So, you've set your sights on something you want: a job, a house, a relationship with a certain person, an opportunity of some kind, and you set forth, asking for it, putting it all out there, and then your worst fear comes true. You get rejected. The universe essentially says no to you in the pursuit of this thing, whatever it is. In the moment, you may think, this sucks, and it hurts. It hurts because it feels personal. It feels like an exclusion, a denial of something you truly wished for. Why didn't this happen for me? You may even take it as far as to question your own worthiness, your own value, and what you have to offer. Maybe I'm not good enough. But let me ask you, if a round peg does not fit in a square hole, does that mean that the round peg is wrong? Does that mean that the square hole is bad? No, it simply means they do not match up. It simply means they are not in alignment right now. When you realize that life is simply about aligning yourself with what is best suited for you, and that is all we are all ever doing, you realize that rejection is not personal. We are all simply just trying to align ourselves with the people, jobs, places, and opportunities that are best suited for us. It's just a process of matching and sorting. It's not about one end of the match or mismatch being wrong or being bad. When you get rejected by a person, by a job, by an opportunity, it's just the universe saying, not this thing, not right now. By giving you the feedback that you are not in alignment with whatever this thing is, the universe is actually protecting you by saying, no, this is not for you right now, and redirecting you elsewhere to something or someone else that is more in alignment with your current self. Or potentially even this thing, this person, but at a different time. Or something entirely better that you couldn't have possibly imagined yet, like an unexpected route that will take you to your desired goal. If you feel like you are continuing to be rejected by things that you genuinely want and genuinely do think would be good for you, say a healthy relationship with a really good person, or a really good job that you would have loved to have, then think about the reasons why this might not be lining up, but not reasons that attribute this rejection to your own worthiness or value. If you entertain the idea that getting a yes from life is not based on inherent worth, but is about simply being a match and aligning with something, then that frees you up from having to take it personally, which allows you to brainstorm and problem solve in a much more constructive and healthy way. Ask yourself questions like, is there something within myself that still needs healing? Could there be something about this person or thing that might not actually be what it seems or what I think it would be? Could maybe the timing just be off? Could maybe the reality I'm seeking to experience be a very real possibility for me, but maybe I just need to tweak a detail? Could I actually be worthy of this job, but it just wasn't the right company? Could I in fact be worthy of this kind of loving relationship, but maybe this specific person just wasn't right? Is there a lesson that maybe I'm meant to learn from this experience? Is there a limiting belief in my mind that needs to get out of my own way in order for my energy to be in alignment with this good thing that I really want? Even if you don't believe in God or the universe or any sort of higher power or larger sense of things, you may still find freedom simply in the idea that rejection is purposeful, not personal. If you entertain this idea, it allows you to separate yourself from the experience of rejection and look at it from a different perspective. One that doesn't assume anything one way or another about your inherent worth. When you disconnect the experience of rejection from your inherent worth, you gain your power back. It doesn't become hurtful, it's no longer personal, and therefore you can begin to think about other things, like what else you might want. Was this really what you wanted? Is this truly what you needed? Or is there something else better suited for you out there? Or were you even truly ready for this experience the way you truly wanted to experience it? From there, you'll actually be able to gain the insight that can help you move forward towards the goals that you have. See rejection as feedback, as information, versus had you been stuck in the state of, I didn't get this thing because I am wrong, because I am not worthy, then you get stuck in this loop of self-pity, of being a victim. This only keeps you in a negative space that will prevent you from upgrading your vibration or recognizing the right opportunities when they do come your way. Because it's not always what you think it's supposed to look like, when it's supposed to happen, or how it's supposed to come to pass. Because more often than not, it's actually not how or when you think it will happen at all. You have to get yourself out of your own way and be curious about why things are happening in your life the way that they are, and try to use that as helpful insight for your own health and happiness, how you can continue to progress as a person, how you can become more prepared for the things that you do genuinely want and need, so that when that right opportunity does come at the right timing, you will be ready for it, you will recognize it, you will be able to maintain it and experience it the way you truly wish to. It's not your job to figure out how things are supposed to happen. It's only your job to get yourself ready for them, to get yourself in alignment with them, to set intentions about what it is you want to attract and then let them go, and then proceed to take one step towards those things each and every day in whatever way you can within your own personal power, not by trying to control things that are out of your control, not by beating yourself up, not by trying to change the past or what happened before, but looking forward from this moment and asking yourself, what is it that I can do? What is it that I can improve within myself? What is it that I can learn from this experience? What gaps in my own knowledge or skill sets has this illuminated that I can work on? What is within my power to work on while I wait for that next opportunity, the right thing at the right time to show up? You trust that it's on your way to you, and that you will get a yes when it is the right time and the right opportunity, and that you vow to yourself that you will get yourself ready in the meantime. And the only way to get a true aligned yes from the universe is to be willing to do something that a lot of us are scared to do, and that is show up as your true, authentic self. The fear of rejection can make us do funny things, including closing ourselves off from opportunities, never really putting ourselves out there. We fabricate a facade so that if we do end up getting rejected, which is inevitable at some point in life, it will make it so that the rejection hurts less. Because if you hold up a facade as a shield, then what gets rejected wasn't really you. It's a defense mechanism. But here's the thing about authenticity and rejection. Honest rejection is far better than fake acceptance. If you are rejected as your authentic self, this is useful information. It tells you very quickly and effectively what is not for you. And if you are accepted as your authentic self, then you know that it's real. Being authentic is a very effective way of seeing what does resonate with who you truly are and what doesn't. If you are not your true self and you are rejected or accepted, you learn nothing. If you aren't being authentic and you are rejected, it's a possibility that maybe the thing was right for you, the true you, but because you weren't showing up as such, it read as a mismatch. If you are not your true self and you are accepted, it may feel good initially, but in the long run, it's heartbreaking. Because now you may have acceptance, but at what cost? Knowing that it's based off of something that is not the real you, something you'd have to keep up and lie to yourself and others in order to stay aligned, that only does you on the other end, whether it's a person, a job, or whatever, a disservice. Therefore, honest rejection is much better than fake acceptance. When you understand that being authentic is beneficial, regardless of the outcome, it liberates you. And when you understand that rejection is very useful information, but only if and when you are being authentic, it solidifies this even more. Being authentic is the only way to get true acceptance, the only way to get a true yes from life. A yes, a match, a successful connection based in truth. Become free of the fear of being rejected and begin to fully enjoy the process of life and develop a co-creative curiosity about the feedback your life gives you by entertaining the idea that rejection is purposeful and is beneficial to you. It is useful information. It is protection from things that are not meant for you. It is redirection towards the things that are. Every no in life gets us closer to finding our yes. Just entertain these ideas over the idea that rejection is personal and your whole life will change. It will become easier. You will gain clarity. You will feel more at peace. You will feel more confident about going for the things that you truly want in life, knowing that if you do experience rejection, it's just a fork in the road, leading you to something better, maybe something that you haven't even pictured or imagined or been able to dream up at this moment in time. Stay committed to your own positive vision of what you want your life to be, and trust that if you move forward in faith and continue to focus on getting yourself ready in whatever way is within your power, that you will be in alignment with the things that are meant for you at the right time. And when you are, you will not experience rejection. You will experience an open door that you will recognize without a doubt, and you will be able to walk right through it.